fucking light of Jesus. I'm gonna switch a fucking account. Motherfucker. Play this. Hey, morning. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? I was just thinking about you. One second, guys. There we go. Okay, whoa. Damn, there's a lot of you comment already. Okay. Wait. I don't have anything ready. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry. Now, did I spell everything right? It's in the description. Okay. So I was doing like 14 things at once. Dude, my both me and my neighbor's trash can were down the fucking road. I ain't lying. I had to go grab them. I went out to go pull my chair back on my porch, and I looked over, and I'm like, where's my trash can? And I'm like, what? So I run down and grab both. I grab for me and Kathy, and I'm pulling mine back over to my side of the garage, and I see this package just pimping it in the yard. It was my neighbor Kathy's from FedEx or whatever. I'm like, it was just kicking it, like on the side. Dude, it was 62 degrees last night at 9:30. I'm not joking. It's 21 now. 23, sorry. With like 15-mile-an-hour winds. It literally got hotter as the night went on. It was 45 degrees, 50 degrees at like 4 p.m. Literally every hour it went up a degree until we were at like 63. And then at like 1, it decided to go right back down. Came off the base? Yeah, dude. Shit's wild. Sponsored by the Riz. Yeah. Sounded great. Hell yeah. No. In the Great Lakes, no. Really? No shit. Weather be weathering. being a 9-to-5 slave. There isn't one. You got to be your own boss then. Dude, I don't even make big money, but I do YouTube, man. You gotta want it, man. You gotta want whatever it is you're going after. If you want to control the game, you gotta take it by the horns there, man. And that's the truth. Yeah, I was just telling him I had to go chase mine down. I went to go pull my chairs back on my porch, and I looked over and I'm like, those trash cans, like, wait, like they were like, fuck, mom, they were like almost around the curve, looking out my half a football field. I'm not joking. Fucking at 50 yards. Do I have to? Hey, Kyle, what's up? Yeah. It's like, and then I went over and I was telling them, I was like, Kathy, my neighbor, there was a fucking package on the side of my house. I was like, well, who is this? I'm like, dude, if I went and got the trash cans, they're blown away. You have to walk a dog to do, dude. Could make you $6K a month. Not gonna stop till you get it. That's the attitude to have. That's the attitude to have. When you say, what am I supposed to do? That right there. That right there. And if you fail, if you didn't fail, you figured out how to not do it next time. The wind chill is like -5 or 5 or something like that. She weighs less than papers when she's gone. Oh shit, you guys have had flicker. Really, Kyle? Knock on wood. We have not had that here. Did you leave the umbrellas at home? Yeah. Hold on a second, I'm gonna see something. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. All right, smoke. Yeah, I would say I probably will. Warmer on Mars than around here in winter? Yeah. In New Hampshire. Okay. This goes like, okay, what's up, Snoop? How's everything going this morning? Usually means dust storm, sure. If it bleeds, yeah. So you're now in the second book for Odd Thomas? All right, man. Oh, shit, I can play vinyls and cassettes? Dude. It's been terrible. I know you've been off, man. I don't mean it like this. I'm glad that I haven't seen you much in the chats. It means you've been relaxing and doing your thing. So I hope you had a good time. Sucks you have to go back today, but yeah. Yeah, that's... I kind of figured. I was like, nah, I know you pop in and kind of be like, hey, get a computer or something like, but it's... Dude, I'm glad that you just kind of... Morning. Is that where you, so that's where you got to go today, Mom? It was a nice break. Good, man. That's what's important. That is what's important. Hey, Pi, what's up? I know you haven't been here, but every morning I've at least given a good spiel of everything and given you and Amanda your credit as far as like making sure they check the links and letting everybody know, you know, so guys, I'll just do it now. So in the link in the description, like it's tagged, but if you check, there's 2 sponsors right there. One is Riz. That's a drink that I have. It helps with just brain activity, functionality, remembering stuff, getting your shit together, basically. It's very tasty. Low sugars, no caffeines, no red dyes. Then there's also one Roman Hills PC. You can see it right there. He's my computer guy. I have a computer guy. But if you check his website, hit that link in the description, you can find all his pre-builds, all of his, you can contact him for custom builds. And if you see anything on there that may be like, oh, a little out of your price range, no worries. He offers payment plans. Now, he doesn't make the cost. The businesses that he uses do. So just remember that. So no, you don't have to pay $1,500 like when you go to Best Buy or Walmart or whatever. Dude, Joe, we were at Best Buy yesterday getting her some monitors. And we walked by and it was a really nice computer, like a really nice computer. And I didn't check any of the specs really, but like it just looked beautiful. It was one of those things. It was $1,000. And I looked and I was like, I don't even need to read the specs. I guarantee you that either A, the quality of the products in this is garbage compared to what Joe would do, or you could get a better computer for maybe another $100, $200 more from you because of the better quality than I did at Best Buy. It's knowing these things now, knowing the scenario of having like a legit computer guy, guys, to just going out in the wild like willy-nilly and having like some friends that know what they're talking about, but like it's a different realm. It's a totally different realm. I've never bought a box store PC. Even when I built my first Rykerroad computer, I built it on Newegg and had it shipped. But yeah, you can do custom on there. That's what mine is. We have people, yeah. Oh, dude, they've come a long way. A long way. I'm not trying to be funny. I remember when computers were fucking like this bigger than my basement to like send an email. Still surprised the white one hasn't sold. Same. Dude, he's doing God's work. Facts, dude. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't realize and or notice like the difference. You know, everything's going good. No problem so far. Hopefully, it won't be any today. Just laptops. So there's pros and cons. And I found that out too, is that I found that I probably am more of a laptop guy per se. Now hold on. My stationary kid is the dude, I've got a fucking tank down here. I've got a whole fucking like just monk aura down here where I can just live forever, right? A laptop allows me to go anywhere. Anywhere. I could game as long as I had service, as long as I had, you know, internet, or even just like my hotspot. I could game in my Jeep if I wanted to. What Joe does, and like with a tower being so big and open, you can replace things, graphics cards, motherboards, all that stuff very, 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 I don't want to say easily, but very easily. Having a laptop that's thin, everything is compact. It's a lot harder to do. It's not that you can't upgrade a laptop. Usually by the time you're upgrading a laptop to get another card or take it apart, do all this, you might as well just buy one. It's usually pretty close. Like one of those where it's like, if I'm going to spend $1,200 to upgrade my stuff, I might as well just spend $1,500 and buy a new laptop. It's brand new. Everything's brand new at that point. That's the only issue that like I've personally come into with of why like I don't like a laptop. I thought you said MSG. All the cords and parts, sure. You can work on a laptop, just a pain in the ass, yeah. My thing is like trying to game my hands are compact in more because it's not an actual keyboard like that. Oh, have it going, Sav. Purely because of work, yeah. Let's do a little bit of Stray Kids. Need wireless. Traveling. Yeah. Yeah. That's usually a big one. Traveling and stuff. The all-in-one. Yeah. Wasn't that an Apple or something like that? Or Dell or something? I've seen those. Where it's like just the screen, it's all built. It's like that little thing on the back that's like your quote computer. You ain't even fucking running a goddamn charts and graphs with that shit. I don't know much about computers, but I know that. Yeah, I have to have it custom made as far as the vessel cut. Yeah, I've thought about it. Haley upstairs, we just got to get it out and flatten it. Got a little warped a little bit, but she got us the special made Ronnie cutout. She had a Ronnie Radke one made. Is that his real last name? It seems like a pretty badass last name to be like Ronnie Radke. I'll never forget the first time Kyle said it wrong when we were on, because even though he listened, we called him Ronnie Raddick. Saw that Walmart, yeah. See, the problem is, Joe, you building an all-in-one PC compared to Dell, very different. Very different. Like, whoa. Schultz, Jesus Christ, dude. You know it, Ronald Joseph Radke. Good luck figuring out my middle name. Allie, Savannah's middle name is Blaze. That's why it says Savannah Blaze. Now I was like, no shit. Jonathan Riker sounds good to me. Riker's not even my last name. Riker's my daughter's middle name. So that's fun. Yeah. Yeah, sad. That's why it says Savannah Blaze. I didn't realize. I'm like, whoa. She's like, that's my middle name. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? Her name is tough, dude. Yeah. That's cool that her middle name is Blade. Is it like Blade, like the comic book, or like a knife blade? Ooh. Avery Noel? Good morning. Hey, McFly, what's up? What's on this monitor? 5070. Ooh. How much would something like that go for, Joe? Oh, he's wanted to use it for years? Okay. Okay. She didn't realize believe your middle name was K? It's like Brad. I didn't realize. He had to show me his driver's license. His first name isn't Brad. It's his middle name. Pissing me off. About 2,200. It's fine. It's got a monitor. You know what I'm saying? Like, Everybody talking about the. Oh, morning. Even a game, then, dude, yeah, come on, man. Is that Sativa? Is that really your first name? I've often wondered. Last Monday, 2025. On the back of the future Fortnite skin. I know. It's really your name? No shit. I was named after a Bay City roller. Very much in the 80s, but like Eric Faulkner was mom's favorite. And when they found out I wasn't a girl, she said she opened up a name book. Aunt Heidi says otherwise. I'm going to believe her. She had a thing for Eric Faulkner from the Bay City Rollers band, and that's how I got named. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You're after grandmas and aunties? Nice. Oh, that's your... Okay. After Nicolas Cage, what am I... Wait, so Kyle was named after the good guy from Terminator. Kyle Reese. Let's see here. Bay City Rollers. Play the guitar. There we go. I was named after this chode. Fuck yeah, look at that tough hair, dude. A little Eric Faulkner action. Tough. Maybe I should cut my hair that way. You know what I'm saying? Ever meet that dude, I'm gonna be like, thanks, dick. Why does he have my mother's hairdo? Look exactly the same. So I'm going for Eric to get that haircut. Yeah. He had the hairstyle too, yeah. No, I don't sing. I cannot sing. I don't play any instruments. I don't sing. I can't carry a tune. I can't guttural. I can't falsetto. I can't harmonize. I don't do none of that. All my family can. I'm the oddball out. I'm the oddball out. Kyle plays a wicked guitar. Pretty good on the keyboards. He's got an amazing voice. Devin's, he's pretty good at both. He's pretty good at singing and guitar, but he doesn't do it as often as Kyle does. Kyle also, I argue, just because he doesn't sing all the time, he exercises his vocals and his throat a lot because of like doing like voice acting or even, I mean, I do as far as like talking, but like he'll go in and like test things and sing and do voices and stuff like that to like, so he uses his vocal cords and throat a lot more than like I do. So he treats it just like we always say, like Ronnie and Vessel and stuff, like they treat their vocal cords like an instrument. You know, the more you do without straining yourself, the better you're going to get. Like, I argue the fact that I can guarantee you Alex Terrible probably screams all day long. Well, to a point, like he just keeps himself fresh. I look like a singer in guitars. I am not. I promise I am not. My son is a drummer. He's a drummer, These Plagues. They got Bryce, their lead singer. He was with Ocean's 8 Alaska for a while. He was their singer. They're traveling like vocalist for shows and stuff. But no. Now my daughter has expressed interest in wanting to be a drummer as well. I always wanted to be a drummer. So I've thought about looking into like getting a good set, like spending the money, but getting the electric ones, so like you don't disturb anybody around you, but to practice, like even myself, to maybe see if I could start drumming. Yeah, sauce. That's seriously like my mom, my grandmother were both in a were in a quartet. My grandfather was in a barbershop quartet. Like I said, Kyle Devin sings and plays instruments. Mom played the flute and the saxophone and the piano. Mom couldn't read music, so mom was one of those like idiot savant things. Like I'm serious, where like she would like, I think how grandma found out was when she was playing the piano. Something about, I don't know. She heard Silent Night, but mom went over and played Silent Night, right? And then she went, okay, play this. And she goes, I don't know how to read music. Like, you know what I mean? My hairstyle, thank you. So I think mom eventually learned to read music. It was the fact of when she was playing stuff like the piano, she didn't know how to read music. Yeah, she played the flute, saxophone, and then piano. At grandma's, the huge grand piano was always in her house. Huge one. I go over there and tickle with the keys every once in a while, but that was always a part of grandma's home. That's what it was, Kyle. It was her piano teacher that caught on that she didn't know how to read. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that. She plays the skin flute? Yeah, baby. See, I don't mind. I know it sounds stupid, but like honestly, like playing video games and stuff, like my mind can do that. Like, right, but Kyle, you also have, I mean, I get it, like over time, but like same with mom, but you also still had like an understanding a little bit of music. And from what I understand, mom didn't. It was like drumline. If you guys ever seen that with Nick Cannon, he just watched and would count in his head. And then he would just do it. Mom would just go, oh, it's this over here and these pitches, and then just play it. Oh, right. I get you. But no, like I speaking of this stuff, and Kyle Bear just made me think I probably am going to look on Sweetwater here soon to get one of those electric drum kits, because Chandler's adamant. Not that I didn't believe or anything, but I just didn't do anything because she's like, Dad, I want to play drums like my big brother. But it was the fact of I thought it was just because her big brother did it, and almost once or twice a day every week that I get her, it's, Dad, I really want to get a drum set. I want to learn to play the drums. And I'm like, oh, she wants this. I think she likes the beat. She likes basses. She likes 808s, and she likes drums. I've noticed anytime I throw on any type of music, right? Two things happen. It's either the voice, which is, I know this sounds stupid, but like I'm the same way. Like the home team. I played the home team. I knew. 18 seconds. Daddy, who's this? I like this song. It's his voice and his register and that bass, that 808 and drums, right? Then it was like I turned on the song Splurge by Nelly. Not the same day, but just within the last couple weeks. Old ass song. Had some of those trumpets at the beginning, right? But then that fucking bass hits. And it's that long draw like out, right? Like that's always a sucker for me. And she's the same thing. As soon as that bass hit, really no lyrics had been said. She was like, Dad, who's this? Play that again. I'm like, yeah, girl, you got that bass hitting tickle on your eardrums. The 808's hitting right. But then that's what I'm saying. And it's also those high pitched voices. She likes that like falsetto sound. Same with me. That's why I like 21 Pilots. That's why I like the Home Team. That's why I like Ronnie. But then it's weird. You get into these things too. Then you go the complete 100% opposite, like Alex. Nah, give me that. Scream in my fucking face. Oh, they breathe life into my soul too. That's the thing, is that having a system that I want to get put back in my Jeep has nothing to do with trying to rattle anybody's windows driving by, somebody hearing a cool part in a song. No way, dude. I need to feel that. I want my breath taken away. I'm at a show right now. This ain't for you. This is for me. Think I spent $900 for you? No, for me. I will pay money for my sound. They're not the top line. Why do you think I get Beats? I will spend at least $100, $150 without batting an eye for my headphones. Sometimes more. They last me a long time, and I use them every single day. I will spend the money on it. It's just like, that sound is super important to me. Chakra realignment, yeah. Right in front of the speaker so you can feel that bass. Facts. Pick up the violin. Ooh, a cello. You got it for $80? Ah, you're good. A vessel ship, you know. I know what vessel looks like. You know, I know all the secrets, whatever, right? I think if I ever ran into him, I would have this weird thing of like fighting in my head of either leaving him alone in a sense of, I don't know if he's a handshaker or what, but same thing, where just shake his hand, tell him thank you, and keep it moving. Or if it was one of those, yeah, can I buy you a beer? Can I buy you a whiskey sour? Like, what do you drink, dude? We don't even got to talk. Can I just cheers you one time and then you can go? Like, no words had to be exchanged. We understood. But like, I get you. I would love to do that. And it wouldn't even just be about like music and or like his trauma. You're right. Like, you good, man? You good? Like, might be an internet stranger, but like, you can talk to me about anything. I know most about your life, in a sense. Is that the gray area of trying to be anything respectful? Right? It is. It's that gray area. You know, it's kind of the same with like, if we were to ever meet Ronnie or, you know, anything like that, we know he likes us. He loves us, actually. We're his favorite. And he said it more than once on the internet forever for everybody to hear. I would probably be the same, like, man, I don't want to take up your time, dude, but like, can I get a fist bump? You know, maybe a selfie real quick and then keep it moving? You know, like, dude's busy. I'm busy and I'm not even famous, dude. You know? I'm fucking busy all the time. Like, it's borderline annoying. Oh, that's the fucked up thing, is that that's what's happening now. You can't even look up, if you just type in sleep token anything, all that shit starts popping up with it now. As they wouldn't have shared that banging ass music with his facts. Right. See, again, two dudes hugging like that, that's different. I don't mean to be funny, but like, I don't know that I would necessarily hug the person right away. I would. But like, I don't know. Oh, he definitely loves his alone time. I know that we have one on Twitch, and I just need to subscribe so I can comment. You know what? Fuck it. If I do it today. I've said that like a billion times. But it's nice to see and hear one of them in their natural environment. And I think it has to do with also Google and stuff. It's out there, man. Yeah, it's not just being alone, right? Yeah, technically, but like it's different from song to song. Yeah, yeah. They do hip hop. So it's weird, man. When you listen to a Sleep Token song, you have to listen to the end. Like you have to. The reason being is almost every song you get a switch up with another switch up to maybe come back to the original switch. Like man, we've gone through songs with Sleep Token that were operatic to borderline harmonization that flipped into hardcore metal and ended with like an R&B rap sing in one song. It's snowing, I know. Hey, Jeffrey, what's up? So like they have other songs that don't do that, but it's for the most part Sleep Token is like every genre mixed into one song. I would say Take Me Back to Eden would be it's a longer one. Alkaline would probably be another one to try as far as like man, it's hard. It's hard to explain. Oh yeah, Ali, very very wrong. Like I said, it can lend that hand to it. The Offering, yeah, I guess that's true. Dark Science has got a very hip hop vibe to it. So does even like Aqua Regia at points. So does it fucking like almost all of them, guys. Like it's what I'm saying. Like we switch up this stuff, and it's like it's wildly confusing in a good way. Aaron Rodgers in Another Life. My favorite's Darren Rodgers. We're at mom's yesterday and the Steelers were on. She's like, "Oh, hey, honey, you're on TV." And I'm like, "Mom." Yeah, look into Windward. Yeah, yeah. Very smart. If you like a newer one, yeah, yeah, off the latest album. So Snoop, I'm the same way. I'm the same. So one of the first reactions we did to Sleep Token, it was like the second or third one. Every part of Sleep Token to a point I should not like. I shouldn't like Sleep Token. It's one of my favorite things. I'm wearing a bunch of from fan-made stuff from shows and people have sent in because I like Sleep Token, they like Sleep Token. We went to shows. I shouldn't like it. Dude, it checks every box. Even the metal. Do I like every song equally? No. I enjoyed all of their albums though. All of them. Here's the thing too, is just like everything else, the quote metal parts and stuff don't last the whole song really. Oh, he knows he's writing that part for sure. Right, because him getting that emotional on stage too, yeah. Yeah, they're not metal, but they're metal. And that's where like, man, they really are kind of a no-skip band. Like, I'm not big on the song Vor. Vor or is a good song. It's just not one I throw in my mix all the time or really ever. I go to other things. Hell, even The Offering wasn't something I listened to at first a whole lot. It was still good. I think if you were to just throw on an album and even just like not pay attention, and what I mean is like turn it on and just like go do stuff, I would be really shocked, man, if you didn't find a couple songs or being completely enthralled by them by the time you were done. That's usually what happens, dude. Is people are like, I don't listen to Sleep Token, and then they listen to Sleep Token, and then they're so fucking infatuated with everything. They're like, how did I not notice this? Really? So Eden, I was still new on feeling those switches. Same. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm such a hip hop head too, but this channel has opened my eyes and ears. Like, I'm such a big fan of Sleep Token, Falling in Reverse, and Alex Terrible. Never would have listened to those motherfuckers on my own. Never. I'd have been like, nah. Wrong color, wrong genre. Sorry. And that's how I was. Right. Tay's right. So there's lore, dude. Like real life personal lore from this man that if you've ever been it's not just a guy's, but a little bit more so for a guy's feelings. If you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, man, you're not coming out of this with a dry eye. Like the lore is something, if you get into how they sound, listen to the lore. It's all, man, it's so hard to explain. So, like I said, if you get a wild hair breath, go smoke, go do something, just have it on. If you're not wanting to, quote, focus on it like that, you're going to go, whoa. And then you're going to go, huh? No way, dude. But even with the, like, some of the gutturals, some of the, like, heavy riffs and stuff, too, their drummer, I don't give a shit. Go just watch some of his, like, to Alkaline, where there's no, just him. This man is a fucking, I don't even know. I've never seen somebody drum the way he does. I am not kidding. He's so effortless. Like, he does this stuff half the time where he does this, like wrist flick, and he's just, I swear to God, he's just sitting there chewing gum behind his mask and going like this, but it sounds like he's going like this the whole fucking time. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've never seen a drummer so fucking calm, make so much noise, with so much shit around him. That dude's got to have 20 pieces in front of him. I'm not joking. He's a fucking octopus, dude. Oh, two? Yeah, two. Oh, yeah, two. He's cool. Yeah. Dude, the Will Ramos cover was fire. I'm sorry. But I swear to God, that dude just sits there. It's like he's Bob Ross painting a photo. It's just these smooth little, and he just fucking ninjas the shit out of it. Right, like I feel it with Sleep Token. It's been a lot like that. Hey, have a good one. Hopefully your days stays good. So Offering, Alkaline, Ascensionism, Apparition, those are good ones. Have fun. Have fun. Yeah. Correct. Correct. I think that there's something to be said about just that how you can view their songs openly to mean anything to you though. I think that there is a at least underlining base, right, of him in a relationship, and that this is a pretty good brunt. There's a lot of stuff in his lyrical content and how he words things and puts things in order or maybe out of order, that it can be more than just a relationship and just think like he does a lot of self-reflection in music to where you don't realize it maybe right off the rip sometimes, and you're like, oh, like there's Kyle and I go back and forth with are you really okay, if that's him or his mom. Do you wish that you loved me? Pretty sure that's him talking to himself in a mirror. Not gonna lie, I wish I was Vessel's mic stand. You know, I've thought about this. Vessel on stage, I think at first, okay, hear me out. I think Vessel being on stage, his movements, his borderline sexuality, his hands, how he would touch himself and do all these things, he's behind a mask, number one. So it's kind of like you don't really see. Anyways, I think they were like stims and ticks because he was like not necessarily nervous, but like him being on stage. And I think what happened was he found out that this was very sexual, and with how his music is, I think he kind of leaned into it a little bit, and now not that he fakes it, but he lets it go more. Like, I think with like the mic stands and stuff, like I think he consciously does it a little bit more because he knows it gets people going. That means everybody's enjoying the show, which means everybody had a good time, which means they want to come back. Like, it's stupid little things like that an artist like himself would think about. Yeah, Wizard, I get it. Yeah, I think so too, Allie. I think that's what I'm saying. Like he taps into like that, like, oh, let's do this. Like, I think that he, like I said, he inadvertently kind of figured some, because I know that there for a little while, they were all like really drunk on stage, like really early on. And I think with him cleaning that up, he notices things. He was paying attention to things, and he knows the black paint in his hands are his bread and butter on top of like with everything else. Yeah, his shirt's open and all this stuff, but like I argue him having no shirt on isn't the sexy part. It is. It's like you guys said, it's his hands, and he figured that out. I think he figured it out and started it with Alkaline. If you watch his videos, dude, that's all he's doing is moving his fucking hands around. And I think that was the big start of, oh, this is it. That's his thing. Mine are big cups and weird shirts. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of his things. And they're behind a mask. So you have to have a thing. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, with him having anxiety, that's what I'm saying. Not that he's nervous, but like, so I said, I think a lot of that, like touching himself and the mic stand stuff, were like almost like stims and ticks a little bit. it was, it almost was like he didn't want to dance around, so he had to like let things out in certain ways, like him jamming or like how he feels. Because maybe he thought touching himself while, you know what I mean? People do that when they're feeling themselves, but maybe he didn't like doing that or thought it didn't go right or something. So he used the mic stand, or he would because like, I swear I've seen this dude standing there singing and he'll just do stuff over here on his side. Like his hands are constantly going. And I don't know if he's almost like keeping time, or, you know what I mean? Like kind of almost like keeping the beat. Like, I don't know. It's like, because I do it too. It's like he needs to fidget. Have a good one, bud. No, he would never have a shirt on. Nope. Unless things like evolve into like, I mean like a suit, but like a suit or something. Yeah, like he's stripping himself raw. Like, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I swear I've seen this dude like do that down by his side when he's got his hands even just down. It's like I said, yeah, he can't stop moving. Rub your collarbone. I do. I have a couple things. But my thing is that even like this, like even I barely drank coffee. Like, this is shit I do. I'm a naturally like nervous isn't the right word, but like anxious. Like I'm always so, and I think I blame a lot of it on just like past and being an adult now of just like trauma and things. So again, I try to keep my mind busy. I try to make sure that I'm, not because I want to, but because my brain needs it, like falling asleep watching my phone or something, because I need to not think. I need to not be sitting. What doesn't want a six-pack of the crowd wants a keg? Oh yeah, coffee. Yeah, Safefield's beard. I don't know. I think a lot of it is Vessel's young. I think he's like 10 years younger than me. I think he's in like his early 30s. He's moving around on stage a lot. And, you know, it's one of those, I feel like when people start to get bigger names and they tour like that, they tend to get in more shape, especially like the singer. Everybody else kind of like, not to be offensive, but like you can be bigger and play the drums or a guitar, you know, but moving around on stage, you know, that takes a lot. Like Weird Al Yankovic, that dude does not fucking sit still. Have you ever seen that dude perform on stage? It's wild. Nice kegs. I mean, you can have the whole keg. Right. It's the face of the band that you try to be like, right, exactly. So right, so eyes are on you, exactly. Oh, get to say, no shit. Steve, that's awesome. Oh, well, not for your paycheck, but here's to good wishes, hoping you might get sent home. But no, I just, because obviously Vessel has gotten in better shape. You can tell, like, and I think it's the fact of more money, more opportunities, knows he's going to be bouncing around on stage, doing more stage performances, you know, like their shows grow. Like I think that was just the fact of he is keeping himself tuned in all ways, physically as well, not just like vocally and maybe mentally. I often wonder if he's single. I don't know. I go back and forth with like, is he single? Is he with said person? Is he with somebody completely different? Ah, I need Ren to come. Nice. That'd be cool. I'd like to see Ren. Ah, after morning rush hour eases up. Okay, well, dude. Hopefully you have a good trip. Everybody gets to see everybody. Oh, he's very mature, for sure. Dude, Joiner's fire. Sleep Token and MGK. I think that would work, actually. I agree. I think that would work. I think Tech 9 would work as far as like rappers. I think musicians, 21 Pilots and or Falling Reverse. Maybe even now the home team. Home team and Catch Your Breath give me very, very similar vibes. Not that they're identical, just they're like Lane, I think. Like Brian and Josh have a very similar look and similar sound. Yeah. And NF, I don't know. NF does carry a tune and does things, but I think he's more rap based. Where like Ronnie does rap, Tech does rap, but man, they both do other things. Hey, what's up? But NF still would have that like, what is this? It's like, why is this taking forever? The world would explode. So again, Snoop, that's the thing is that I do the same. I do the same with stuff with even with Sleep Token. Sometimes you find where like I just don't like the end, or like I'm not a fan of the middle, so I fast forward to this. But like when it ends up happening, you're probably going to become one of us like that. You don't like up until the end now, and then you're just going to keep listening because you like that, and then it's going to be just part of the song. It happens to all of us, dude. I would say listen to, you said you did Caramo. Do Alkaline. I would say do Alkaline. He's looking for that like, Alkaline's going to be more like Linkin Park. Not like when you hear Alkaline, you'll understand what I mean by that. How about that? Like that's got a very like industrial rap like feel to it. It's again, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's, you go on these journeys with it. But I'm the same where it's like, I didn't like Take Me Back to Eden until the end. I like the end part of Take Me Back to Eden. Now I just like Take Me Back to Eden. It took a while, but I would listen and or sometimes even just fast forward to that part. But then sometimes when you're just like in the car, like whatever, it's just on. Or like when I would be like, it's almost like I'm forced to listen to it when I would be on like lives and listening to just hanging out music. People would be like, play this song. Well, you can't just skip forward. People want to hear the song. So it forced me to like keep listening to songs I liked, but only parts. And then I just ended up liking the songs. was Rob Zombie. No shit. But yeah, Snoop. Hey man, you're being honest. And the fact if you're like you just like me, like you do not like a lot of other things other than rap. This was just like I said, the show got me to check out other things. But like I said, I think that him and I are very similar, which makes me think he's gonna like Sleep Token. But there's something to be said about like, okay, yeah, he's a big rap guy. Maybe he does get into Sleep Token, but no, he doesn't get into Slaughter to Prevail like I do, or even Falling in Reverse. Not everybody just follows complete suit like that. Making coffee, nice. Yeah, same, Lori. Like they always kind of were. It just I never leaned this far this side. You know what I mean? It was very choosy. Morning. Morning, turtles. So, Allie, my Falling in Reverse is sort of like 21 Pilots. I like very specific songs. I like all of 21 Pilots. I think my thing is that I've focused so much on the newer things that I've liked from Falling in Reverse that I tend to forget that he has older stuff. And that it has sounds and eras of things that like I did enjoy back then, but I never fully leaned into, like I said. It's not that I don't it's in Chandler too, I only listen to a few songs as well. I like and know a bunch of songs. It's that saying something lyrically word for word or being like, oh yeah, it's from this song, I don't always do because I'm kind of very the newest stuff from Popular Monster, if I'm gonna be real honest. Not to mistake it that his old stuff isn't good. One of my favorites is the revamped of I'm Not a Vampire. Oh, right on. Is it fucking freezing cold? We went from I'm not joking. Yesterday, got up, it was, probably like 9 in the morning. It was like 40, right? It literally warmed up the entire day until 10 p.m. We were in the 60s. The 60s. This morning, it is so fucking windy. My trash can and my neighbor's trash can was legit 50 yards around because I'm like, that's weird. Where's my trash can? You saw that? My neighbor's package blew behind my house. It's 21 degrees and the wind chill is 5. It's barely been 12 hours ago. It was 65 degrees outside. So I mean, like that's fair. I mean, Ronnie is my vibe. Ronnie's my spirit animal, even though I'm older than him, like by a couple months. But he's my spirit animal, dude. I get that even his older stuff, it's a very specific, not a specific lane, but like how he, I guess, writes the music. It can have a very like 80s metal hairband like style to it, which I like, but I'm not always in the mood for that. Now it's 35? No shit. No wind chill of 20? No, goddamn. Yeah, no. So Christmas, it was 50. But then the next day it was cold and snowing, and then it, yeah. Oh, he writes the best lyrics for sure. Oh, have you seen the OG music video? No, I've not. God damn, every time. It's one, yeah, it's like, it's 5 up, it's 5 here. I was like, huh. Great. 17, it feels like negative fucking 5, yep, yeah. Oh, the Chappelle reactions up on Patreon. There's that. What else? Gotta get some more things. I actually might watch. I might do a movie reaction. Ooh, no, I got Chan tonight. I got Chan the next 2 nights. So I'm gonna have to literally start on the first of the year. Okay. Pick up my baby today. I don't get her till later because she's not in school, but I pick her up today. Die Hard 2. That's a good one. That's a good one. Makes my forehead look huge. Oh, you missed Die Hard? Yeah, 5. I don't know, maybe not. I guess it is a forehead. My hairline starts right here. Because I have a 7 head. Hey, you're drinking the Mandarin Orange? No shit. Good. Thank you. Thank you for trying it out. Appreciate you trusting us. Yeah, so right now it's Mandarin, lemon lime, and fruit punch. Yeah, Mandarin is super good. Morning. Yeah, get you some. Yeah, the fruit punch was really good. Yeah, that I was. Oh, Dev, you can turn the lights on, man. Yeah, you can turn the lights on, man.
I mean, I can just see in the dark now.
Okay, I just am saying, but I was just saying you can turn the lights on, dude, if you're trying to get your laundry.
You guys talking about fruit punch, the gay boxer?
That's funny. But yeah, the fruit punch was actually really good. So with that being said, like liking it, it still had that very fruit punch flavor, almost like Kool-Aid or whatever. Dude, super low sugar, no caffeine, and no red dye. Like, I don't know how these motherfuckers did it. Like, it's so good. He's just stumbling around in the dark, yeah. And you get the kids some Riz. Lord knows they have none on the road. Honestly, though, it is because it is safe for kids. Becca's friend Emily made it had a good question, and Amanda didn't know, and she told her that she didn't know, but she asked if it was safe for pregnant women to drink, and she didn't know. But the fact that it is okay for toddlers and children makes me think that you probably could. But again, I would check. I think that might be one of the funniest people I know. It's just because he's got the tism, I think, a little bit. I'm serious. Like, oh, have a good one. She liked it. I would say a sip isn't gonna like hurt her. But yeah, so that even the lemon lime, and Lori said something about she took just some like seltzer water or whatever and put it in, mixed it half and half with the lemon lime, and it was like having a Sprite. The kids loved it. It can make a very funny individual. Right, spinning in the situation. Uh-oh. Well, everything's under control now. Tism is spicy. Now, like, I think that helps. Kyle's even talked about like maybe having a little bit of it as well. He's noticed things over time, like I guess like maybe traits or something. Tisms see other tisms. That's what I'm probably sure I have some form of something. Have a go, man. But yeah, fucking Devin, dude. Yeah. Actually, you know what show I really like? I think they brought it back. Is Love at the Spectrum. The dog that. Yeah, I love that show. Tanner was my favorite. He's so cool. That dude was cool. And then what was his face? Oh man, I forget. He had the short hair and kind of a scruffy beard. Oh man, he was really cool. And then the dude with the long hair and glasses. He was go, ooh, like, dude, I fucking love that show. Hold on, let me see. James was the one with the long hair. Connor was okay, that was right. And then David, it was David and Abby. David and Abby. I love those two. And then yeah, Tanner. Tanner was the homie. Tanner was the homie, dude. I knew I was being summoned. We gather. Who, me? Yeah, That show was so good. I think it's still on, isn't it? Is it on? What season? Season 3. Wait. When's it come out? Oh, yes. It's out. Yes. I'm so watching that. I know what I'm binging. Show's so gas. Because it makes me dizzy. Yo, Jensen, what's up? Yeah, it's on Netflix. Watching it. I'm gonna get shitty fucked up and watch it. Oh, I'm rolling joints. I wanna watch these guys find love. Okay? Sometimes a motherfucker wants to see somebody fall in love, okay? Love that show. Low iron. No, the static lectures, that's just my tism. I don't like wet sock, dude. I will punch a goldfish. Don't get my sock wet like that. I will. And if I swear to God, if I'm out, any type of hard rain, you push me in a pool, anything. If I'm wearing jeans and a fucking cotton shirt, it is on sight. The way that denim hits my fucking skin and clean, I am swinging on everybody that's around in my fucking distance, dude. Ooh, we got a bait. Gonna give you one. The goldfish needs to watch this tone, man. What's no? Just no way. And like sometimes, like certain food, don't let my food touch. I'll make it touch when I want it to. Don't put that shit together. Like, oh, there's cilantro on that? No thanks. Wait. Super, really? Ooh. Tastes like soap. We're one of the few people. We're one of, it's like a 3% of the population has that genetic disorder. Klaus from American Dad is very fungible. Or Klaus, yeah. And then it's been a long time. No. If I'm trying to put, if I'm still wet and trying to put on a pair of even sweatpants, the way it drags and like catches, and then my foot's in there, and I'm. It tastes like soap, but I like it. You're bad. That's like, why do you do that to yourself? And I know, I got your number. I know what you are. You're the devil. Put this back in. Gotta switch earrings. This big mom got me some new earrings for Christmas, and this one was just smashing too much into my head when I was wearing headphones. So I'm actually gonna make I'm gonna make my McGriddle after this. I don't know if I'm gonna do pancake or actual waffle, because Lori sent Chandler, like, we got this little one of those little perfect little waffle makers. And honestly, what I keep meaning to do is make a big batch of waffles and get the good freezer bags and freeze them for that way. Oh, we don't have a fucking toaster. Okay. So I don't put the syrup on it. I put it in it like a real McGriddle. That way it's not messy. I'm still getting that part down of like the amount and like how to. I think what I need to do is I do put some in the syrup, but then like literally some like kind of drizzled in it while it's cooking. Yeah, I thought about that, like in the air fryer as well. Yeah, I mean, she's 6. I can microwave them. She's not gonna give a shit. Yeah, you can do that. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. So either I'll drizzle it on. So like I said, I'll mix a good amount in the actual syrup. But then what I've been kind of doing is like drizzle some like on it, and then like, or in like, because I've got this little teeny pan. It's again same size, and I cook the eggs in the same thing. And then I let it on there, and then it cooks in like that, and then you flip it, and it kind of gives it that like, kind of how McDonald's is, like there's where you can see that like kind of like almost like soaked spot in the where the syrup is, like in the little pancake thing. It's kind of doing the same thing, but what I usually do is I make it's a serving. I do two servings of pancakes and then 2 eggs, and it runs me about 550 calories. But I also have more than one. I have leftover waffles or pancakes to like eat with it, and then a slice of cheese. I don't put any like sausage or bacon on it just because it's a lot of calories for just that. It's like 90 calories per like sausage patty, no matter where you go, and like 80 or 90 calories like per slice of bacon. I'm cool, dude. I like peanut butter, yeah. And then sometimes I switch it up where it's like when I have it, I'll make things like that where it's like, not a lot, but you put like chocolate syrup and whipped cream and things like that, more like a dessert one. The pancake breakfast. Oh, you know what? I never thought about trying to find some turkey. You're right. I'll have to look into that. Some strawberry syrup, yeah. I do. You're gonna say, I like peanut butter on pancakes every once in a while. Oh, Smucker's Uncrustables, dude. Smucker's is in Orville. It's like 20 minutes from me. I actually tried to work at Smucker's like 15 years ago. It's one of those, you gotta like know somebody that works there to get you in. Melts a bit. That's smart. Yeah, PB&J waffle was pretty solid. Oh yeah. The assortment, all those syrups. Some places still do that. Oh shit. Sounds good. They're still on the table. Wow, Texas sucks then. I didn't mind. I didn't mind a blueberry syrup every once in a while. Yeah, every once in a while. Blueberry is not like my favorite, but I don't mind a good blueberry muffin. You know, things like that. You know, a pancake, bagel, like a cinnamon raisin, and like in everything. A cinnamon raisin when I want to put on like the brown sugar, like the sugar, cinnamon sugar mix with some butter, and then everything bagels when I want a good, like, I don't want to go overboard, but I'm saying like a good thick amount of cream cheese all the way around, like it's a sandwich, dude. Because like the IHOPs and stuff don't set out the flavored, all the assorted flavors of syrups. And we're talking about like a lot of places around here still kind of do. Right. Like I said, maybe it's the fact I don't like always just blueberries. Yeah. Wait. Oh, so you got the pecans, a little bit of banana, and some peanut butter. Okay. Mmm. Yeah, I would say I like blueberries more cooked into things than raw. I feel like, yeah. You know what we might do? Chandler's been asking, she's got a bunch of her money. She's been asking to go back to Sweets and Geeks. I'll try and take her back to Sweets and Geeks tonight or tomorrow. She spends all of her monies. She had a bunch. She had a bunch of money. Plus with like with her all the quarters and stuff that she finds. She's like, well, all the change is all mine, but she's just collected it like over time. What? Stop. Do this shit. Sweets. Oh, there you go. Sweets and Geeks. So Sweets and Geeks is like it's not a factory, but it's kind of split into two things. You can go there and like when you first walk in, at least the Medina one, that's the main like warehouse hub, right? When you first walk in, like the main floor is kind of like stuff and candy and things and like, you know, chips and whatnot from like kind of all over the world. You can go in there and get like the Japanese like different flavored like Lays and stuff like that, and like chocolates and not exotic, but like all the like, here's this flavor Kit Kat and here's this flavor Snickers that you can't just always buy. Pops and things like that, right? And then you go downstairs and it's like more of like kind of bulk and almost like novelty and things like that, right? And then there's a game room where you can go in there and play D&D and stuff like that. If you start going up to the second level, it's all like figures and Funkos and puzzles and Legos and, you know, the Office theme stuff and, you know, the Beatles theme stuff. And like, so sweets and geeks, so candy and then geek stuff. You can go buy D&D figures, paints, dude. And then you go upstairs, dude, it's just more shit. Collectibles and Indonesia, what's up? Oh yeah, I had watermelon rind? Huh. It probably is still there. Nobody's gonna spend $300 on one. I'm bad for that. Pancakes are good. Shut up. I haven't made mine yet. For like 20 minutes. Maybe something like that. Oh, you put, oh, send them on, nice. Okay. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I am. For sure I am. Oh, shit. Nice, turtles. It's signed by Ruben. It doesn't matter. Like, can't do cherry and fruit punch anymore. It's got like a, okay. Fair. See, I like cherry Pepsi. It's one of my favorite drinks. Root beer is another one. Especially, oddly enough, the zero sugar ones. So, the sugar-free root beers, fire. Pepsi Zero or cherry Pepsi Zero, delicious. Yeah, cherry Pepsi for sure, the win for me. When I do drink pop, though, like I don't drink it a whole lot. Guys, I'm gonna kind of be free for a couple hours today. What I might do is, again, I might just game some today. Maybe I'll get back on some Silent Hill. But I get Chandler tonight at 6. So my gaming like that will be a little more sporadic. Yeah. But I have some hours, Like Haley's got to work, so it's not like we're gonna be out and about or doing shit. So like Haley's got to work probably until I get Chandler. But so I've got some things I need to upload. I don't have anything to edit. Kyle and I are recording tonight. I think I might get back on Silent Hill. You know, it was actually pretty good. Even the zero sugar one. Now, I put it on one of my toasted reviews. Ooh, maybe I could record a toasted review in the next few days. Anyway, sorry. It was the A&W root beer, but it was the ice cream. It was the sundae, like ice cream sundae. Look, I'm not saying it was the greatest thing in the world, and I had the zero sugar one, so I also gave it that kind of like leeway. Oh yeah, the hot fudge sundae. Yeah, the hot fudge sundae. Yeah. Okay, so it was because that. It is, and this was it. Even with the zero sugar, I kind of wanted to maybe try the regular one just to like even like one. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like more like lukewarm. Okay, so it wasn't just me. What I'm getting at is that it was good. I even said it in the video. Like, try it. Would I buy it all the time? Fuck no. If I remember correctly, it almost kind of had like a Tootsie Roll vibe. I don't know how to explain it. It like remembering that, and again, it was the sugar-free one, but oh yeah, that blackberry, I didn't like it either. Ho ho, that's what it was. Yeah, like a Tootsie Roll ho ho. That's what it tastes like. It's very sweet, but I thought, well, maybe it was just because I had the zero sugar. That not that it tasted funny, but I was like, like we drank them. I had a 12-pack. It was good, but I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna like just buy this all the time. Boo, you ho ho. Okay, that was what I said in the thing. Okay. I don't know that it's around anymore. Black Velvet. Oof. No thanks, that and SoCo. No. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Hopefully you did too. Yeah, those are actually really good, Haley. It kind of goes into that other thing where I like all of these types of brews, beers, and seasonal things, and foo drinks and frilly drinks, you know, that are with all the sugars and the juices and stuff. They're delicious. They fuck my guts up. I don't mean like it makes me need to shit. Like it fucks my guts up. It's like I don't know if it's like all the sugar or like the ingredients or like the spices, but like I can do like 2. I fucking love Guinness. I love Christmas ales. No way, dude. I feel like I'm out to here. But that goes with that. Not my father's. I can drink like 2. They do. They fuck my stomach up. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't as stressful. Jason, it was actually pretty low maintenance, but it was also almost 60 degrees for us. Yeah. Any alcohol just kind of tastes like alcohol to you. But no, it actually was I got my little one for like a couple, like 4 or 5 hours, and at my son. So it was we were all at Uncle Kyle's, but it was just that, and then his girlfriend and mom and Mike, and we had this delicious, like cheesy chicken thing that Chris had made. She had made some homemade recipe, delicious. Then I took Chandler home at like 8 and came home, and I'm pretty sure I gamed with Jason, I think. So then so we were getting just a couple days in. So we had the same thing, and then it got cold. Yeah, and it snowed like a bunch, like right after Christmas. And then yesterday, I'm not kidding, we had days where it was just like cold, right? And then like the last 2 days it was like 40, right? Yesterday it was like 40, 45 degrees, like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. It got warmer as the day went on until 10 p.m. It was like 64 degrees. It is now 20 degrees. The wind is so bad. My trash can and my one neighbor's trash can was legit probably 50 yards away. One of the packages from my neighbor was on the side of my house. Dude, and the wind chill was like 5. It was 61 degrees it was like 12 hours ago. Yeah, that's what it is, Lori. Like, I think that's another thing too, is maybe I can, and not to just to keep track of like how many calories are in a Guinness, but I won't drink it fast. They were closed. Couldn't get home. No kidding. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Dang, that's wild. I think, was it Christmas? No. It was something right before this. It was Thanksgiving. That the winds were so bad that they weren't here in Ohio. They weren't. If you were a semi or a large enough box truck, you were not allowed to drive on the highway at all, because the winds were so bad that they were going to start. They were afraid, they were going to start knocking them over. Oh wait. Oh, I mean, if it's all right, I would say there's no point. Like, I'm gonna be hopping off here in just a minute, anyways. So, it might be the wind. But all right, guys, I'm just gonna hop off. So, have a good one. We'll see you guys later tonight and tomorrow for coffee time. So, all right, later.